I was about 19 or 20 years old. I can't remember the exact age at the time. A boy hits me up random day this summer. Like, yo, Keith, man, what's good, man? What you trying to do today? I'm like, man, I'm not into that, man. You know, it is what it is, man. We can do whatever, man. I didn't have my license at the time, so, you know, somebody hit me up and wanted to take me somewhere. You know, I didn't really care at all, man. I was down for whatever, pretty much. So he's like, man, let's take a road trip. I'm like, a road trip? Like, you serious, man? He said, yeah, man, let's take a road trip, man. Let's just get in the car and go. I said, how many days we going? He said, man, you don't got to pack no bags or nothing. Let's just get in the car and ride out. So he comes through in his van, his pop's van. And this is a pretty big van. It's not like a minivan. This is a van where you can probably fit about a good 8 to 9 people in. Maybe even like 10 or 11 if you stuff everybody in, right? Everybody's not too big. So, you know, and we're kind of like teenagers kind of to a degree. You know, we all was kind of slender at the time, so it was 6 of us. It was me, my boy, his boy. I was familiar with. I was pretty cool with. I knew him in college, and he had 3 girls too. So, and all these girls, we all were cool. We all like used to chill in college. There was a little spot, you know, in college where you can play on the computer in the arcade. They had pool. They had food in the back. You know, in case you were hungry, you could get some food in the back. So they had a nice little spot where, you know, college kids would periodically go throughout the day. You know, like when their courses were overweight and they had like a little gap, you know, they could chill. And we all happened to have the same gap that year. So, you know, we all used to chill there. So we all was pretty familiar with each other. That's why I'm explaining all of this. So, you know, we get in the car and go. Of course, the girls, you know, wanted to stop to get something to eat and all this other stuff. And so we did all that. And it was pretty fun, man. You know, we had a good time, man. You know, we was all laughing and joking, man. You know, just kicking and chilling in the van. There's just the 6 of us, messing with my boy. Like, yo, are we there yet? Are we there yet? You know, just messing with him. You know what I mean? Even though we know, we not go. We don't. Even though we don't know where we're going. We're just riding out. You know, I mean, we don't even care, man. We were just like, you know, just kind of like young, wild, and free a little bit, man. We just, you know, windows down, man. You know, the girls were like just having mad fun, man. They were singing random songs, and it was just crazy. It was a crazy good time, man. You know, just to be, you know, it was just fun, man. It was just mad fun. So we end up in West Virginia. Right? And we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. We really don't know where we at, man. I mean, it's looking real creepy. We stop at this mom and pop store. There was a dude sitting outside of the mom and pop store. A huge overall outfit, button up, kind of a plaid shirt. But I mean, it's hot out here. But this dude, he had like a little fan day. He was fanning himself. But this dude was chilling, you know. He sees us get out the car, so he gets up. You know, he goes to the restaurant. So I guess he was the guy. They either owned the company, or the little mom and pop store, or he was just a cashier there. Now, mind you, this mom and pop store is like the only store that we've seen for miles. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So the guy, you know, he asked us, he's like, y'all not from around here, y'all don't look too familiar. I said, he's like, y'all lost something? And my boy's boy, he starts kind of like, you know, about. No, not necessarily. He just gets smart with him, kind of making the girls laugh, kind of badmouth him a little bit. You know, he kind of gives us his look, but it wasn't nothing too serious. Ain't nothing really happened. But with the way he looked at it, I just thinking to myself, like, man, we really don't know. That's when it really kind of hit me. I was like, man, we really don't know where we're at. You know, like we really don't know. And he's giving us his look, like, man, we could be maybe in some trouble. You know, I'm not saying that's what he was. He could have been just mad at my boy's boy for kind of like bad mouthing him, or kind of like getting smart with him a little bit, trying to impress the girls. But I don't know, it just was a weird look. So, you know, we stop at this spot, we get out the van, you know, we just start chilling. You know, we talking a little bit, you know, just playing around. You know how young people do. So at the top of this hill, now mind you, it's like hills and trees everywhere. At the top of this hill, I see like a little bear. Like I literally see a little bear. And I kind of like just stop and look at the bear, and it's at a far distance though. Like it's really kind of far, but not that far, but it's far. You know what I mean? Like to where it's not like really dangerous at the moment. But it's like a little bear, you know. It didn't look like, you know, it was just like on top of the hills. It's kind of like I'm just looking at it like, I didn't even know there was actual bears in in the world just roaming. I mean, not in the world, but in the United States just roaming free. I had no idea. I thought there were just bears in maybe like Alaska or something, or maybe in, I don't know, maybe Canada. I didn't know. It blew my mind. So I got everybody's attention. I was like, yo, look at that bear up there. Everybody's like, oh snap, let's go touch it. I was like, no, I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Y'all can go up there if y'all want to. I'm not going up there. So of course they don't go up there and touch it. No, they ain't that crazy. So we see another little bear come out. Another little bear comes out. I'm like, okay, those 2 little bears, and we were like, okay, that's cute, you know what I mean? And this and that, you know, but we all still were, but like, we're kind of plastered to the van a little bit at this point. Then we see the mama bear come out. The mama bear looks at us and starts immediately coming at us. We got in the van. The girl tripped trying to get in the van. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? She tripped trying to get into the van. We're on the van. We like, yo, man, my boy name, we're gonna call him Tyler. Yo, Todd, you gotta go right now, go right now, go. And this cat's having a problem getting the car started. Like, he gets so nervous. Meanwhile, this bear is coming at, like, you can see the bear coming at us with the rearview mirror. And mind you, it's really one road. It's like two cars could probably fit on this road. But you know, with this van that we got, it's basically like one road. So we're going back down the road. I mean, we're speeding down the road. I'm like, man, you gotta go faster. And the bear still chasing us for a minute. And the bear was getting closer and closer to the car. But after a while, thankfully, the bear gave up. But that's the closest I ever been to a bear, man. But for that, like 5 to 6 minutes, it felt like the most dangerous and scariest 5 to 6 minutes of my life, man. What if the bear would have slashed the tires or got close to the car and damaged, his pop's car, maybe tore the back of the car up, the back of the van off? Who knows what could have happened, man? And it was just crazy, man. I was just like, yo, that's the closest I ever been to a bear, man. And my adrenaline was pumping. It was so scary. But we went back. It took us a long time. I mean, it's always shorter when you're going back home than when you're going to some place. Because I don't know when my boy's going to stop. Maybe he might have stopped in Florida. I don't know. But we was in Maryland. going, and then we went to West Virginia. So we got back to Maryland, man. We were just sitting there. The girls were asleep. Everybody's kind of asleep. And we were just up talking about it. And we just couldn't believe, like, what had happened, man. It was just so crazy, man. So hopefully you guys enjoy that story, that little short story there. And so, be careful when you go to West Virginia. There is bears there. But, man, it was crazy, man. It was kind of creepy. It was going to get dark. It was, it was tall trees, mountains. I'm like, what the heck is this? Where the heck are we at, man? It was crazy.
This is a true